What's up guys, it's Mike with Shallow Reefing, coming back at you with another video, and today I have forgotten a lot in this hobby, so I'm going to do a top 10 list of things that I forget to do with my reef tank. Hopefully this reminds you to do some of these things. Number 10, what I forget to do? I forget to fix corals that have fallen over. You can see right there, my hammer coral fell over and I kind of forget to correct it and put it right back up. So that's one thing that I forget to do. Number 9, I forget to move my corals when they are getting stung. You can see this white coral right there. Yeah, that was once a Walt Disney coral that got stung to high heck by this octo spawn. So, sad day. Number 8, I forget to look behind the glass cleaner before I scrape to make sure nothing's stuck between the pane and the scraper, and sometimes I get nice nicks on my glass and micro scratches because I forget to do this. So I've learned to kind of take these out of my tank now. You can see I store it out of my tank easily. Number 7, I forget to clean up my mess and I just use my tank as storage. I need to kind of tidy up everything, but yeah, I forget to put my stuff away all the time when I'm testing, dosing, cleaning stuff up. It just kind of lays on top of the tank. Number 6, I have snails that like to flip over and I say, you know what? I'm gonna get them later, or I'll remember to flip them over, or they'll flip over on their own. And you can see nothing. They don't flip over and then they end up dying. I have a little snail graveyard right over here. Number 5, I forget to take out the quilt batting and change out my filter socks. I try to do quilt batting every 3 days and filter socks every 5 days, but filter socks...
Definitely not doing that.
Yeah, filter socks end up being like once a week and quilt batting ends up being every 3 to 5 days.
I didn't know that.
Alright, number 4, I forget to top off my kalkwasser stir all the time. I mean, I probably top it off once a month, and I probably should be doing it every 2 weeks. And yeah, I just forget to top it off. I pretty much know when I need to refill it when my pH starts dropping a little bit, but other than that, I forget about this thing all the time. Number 3, I forget to maintenance my return and skimmer pumps all the time. I pretty much do it once to twice a year. I should probably do it every quarter, but I know I need to maintenance my return pump because today, this is what spurred on the video, I forgot to clean it and now the pump's pressure is kind of lacking. So I need to, clean the pump so that way I can get better pressure and better performance out of the pump. Same thing with my skimmer. But the skimmer, I kind of clean it a little bit more, but this return pump, it's not getting cleaned often. The second thing I forget to do is maintenance my dosing pumps. Yes, I need to check to see if the calibration is good on them every once in a while. And I also, which is probably the most important thing, I need to have backup dosing lines just in case. So these go around the roller heads. And I just looked at Red Sea's website and they say you need to change them out once a year. It's been 1.5 years since I've had this. So it's about time I need to change out those lines. And if I'm not gonna change them out, I better have spares on hand because if this goes down, I am totally hosed. So always remember to have a spare part for a doser, have a spare doser, or remember to actually maintenance it properly, which I do not. And the number 1 thing that I forget to do is to log everything. Now, if you look at my logs, you're gonna be like, this guy logs everything. He's got years worth of logs, writing down everything that he's done in the reef. And I am really good about that. I forgot one thing really, really important to my program, which is probably also why my trace elements are off. But you're like, oh, he does all these trace elements with A and K. Yes, I do. So you guys know I do Tropic Marin A and K elements for my trace elements. And I've also been doing ICP tests, and my ICP tests have been off for a bit, and I don't know why, and I think it's the program, but I'm an idiot and forgot something really important. And I really should know better, and there's really no excuse because I have 2 videos on this topic. It's Tropic Marin Part C. You're supposed to use this in the balling method to keep everything ionically balanced in the tank. Well, I had been putting in my auto top-off container and it had just kind of been pumping into the tank, but there was some concerns with my calc stirrer, so once I put my calc stirrer on, I was like, you know what, like, let's not do that, let's not put that in, because I don't know how it's going to react to the calc washer, it's going to be weird, so I stopped doing it. But I stopped doing it completely. Which means this tank has been running without part C of the balling method for almost an entire year. And I've kind of noticed that some things were a little bit off here or there, some deaths were occurring in the tank. I couldn't figure out why, you know, did ICP tests and everything. And then I just really thought holistically about, okay, what did I do earlier? How does the tank change with age? And then I looked back at some of my videos and was like, oh my God, I totally forgot about Tropic Marin Part C. So I forgot to do that entire dosing regimen, doing it the proper way for a year. Now I'm kicking it back on now, but yeah, that's a year damage, and it probably has done untold detriment to my tank. So let's get this Tropic Marin Part C for the original balling method back online, because this is ridiculous. I can't believe I did that. I feel so stupid. And there's one thing that I need to do more and remember to do more over everything else. I need to sit back and enjoy the tank and watch what's going on in my tank more, because we can get wrapped up in all these things that we're dosing, all the elements, all the new gear, all the lights, all the par, all the maintenance, but really we need to be watching our tank more and remembering that we're doing this for the animals in the tank, not just for us to tinker around. And I need to watch my animals, especially the fish, to see what's going on with my fish, because I have not really been paying much attention to them as I should, and it could give me some insights into aggression, feeding behaviors, and everything else in the tank. Also, same thing for corals. You need to watch the corals a little bit more, seeing what falls down. I will pick that hammer coral up, I swear, right after this, because it is just falling down to the side. I'm a little bit lazy. I will remember to do it. So I need to watch the tank a little bit more, see what is going on in the tank, and learn to appreciate the tank more and appreciate the hobby more. Not always be on this treadmill of trying to better everything, but also just sitting back and enjoying the success. So guys, that's all I got for you this time. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Give me a like, give me a comment below, and let me know how you like this video. And as always, I will see you next time.